We call our planet Earth, but from space, a more chooseful name will be the ocean. 71% of our world is covered by salt water, and these oceans regulate our climate, feed billions of people, and form the backbone of global trade. So in today's lecture, I will introduce you China's HaiYang ocean satellites, a constellation in space that measures ocean color, temperature, wind, and waves that facilitates global ocean monitoring, disaster warning, and sustainable development. Here's today's agenda. So first, I'll give you a brief introduction to the HaiYang satellite series and their data policy, and then I will walk you through 3 real monitoring cases using HaiYang-1 data. This includes the red tides and coastal waters around China, and macroalgal blooms including green tides in the Yellow Sea and golden tides in the Eastern China Sea. Session 1. Introduction to HaiYang satellites. In Chinese, HaiYang actually means ocean. These are China's civilian ocean observation satellites which are designed to monitor marine environment, ocean dynamics, and coastal ecosystems. As summarized in these slides, there are 3 HaiYang series. The HaiYang-1 series focuses on ocean color and coastal water monitoring. The HaiYang-2 series provides ocean dynamics products such as sea surface wind, wave height, and sea surface height. The HaiYang-3 series uses SAR data for ship detection, sea ice detection, and marine surveillance, etc. Together, those constellations support global ocean monitoring. In this figure, satellites in red are currently active and operating in orbits. They form the core of our operational services, providing continuous global data streams every day. Satellites in white are retired. They are no longer in service, but played important roles in the early phases of the program. Satellites in green are future missions. They are planned or under development, and this will further expand China's ocean observation capacity in the coming years. Now, let's take a closer look at the active satellites in each series. For HaiYang-1 series, currently 3 HaiYang-1 satellites are in orbit, including HaiYang-1C, 1D, and 1E. HaiYang-1C and 1D were launched in 2018 and 2020 respectively. These 2 satellites carry the same set of bi-payloads, including the ocean color sensor COCTS, the coastal zone imager CZI, the UV imager, the calibration spectrometer, and the AIS receiver. This consistent payload configuration allows HaiYang-1C and 1D to work as a coordinate pair, providing frequent, stable, and well-calibrated ocean color observations. HaiYang-1E, launched in 2023, is the next-generation satellite in the HaiYang-1 series. It carries upgraded, higher-resolution payloads, including COCTS-2 and CZI-2, offering improved spatial resolution and radiometric performance. These slides show the detailed configuration of the more advanced HaiYang-1E and 1F, which will provide improved data quality for global ocean monitoring. Now, let's switch to look at some application examples of the HaiYang-1 series. This is an example of the chlorophyll products generated by HaiYang-1C COCTS, which is ocean color sensor. As you can see, this data shows good consistency with the widely used US Modis Aqua and Weir's SMPP data products. And more importantly, by incorporating HaiYang-1C data, it greatly improves data coverages, filling the data gaps left by any single sensor and gives us a more complete picture of the global ocean biology. In a coastal environment, here we have another side-by-side comparison between the HaiYang-1C COCTS2 and another sensor. You can see that COCTS2 captures fine spatial details and realistic gradients in turbid estuary waters. This improvement is critical for monitoring sediment plumes, river discharges, and coastal water quality. Here, this slide provides a global observation from the HaiYang-1 satellite series on November 30th, 2025. What you're looking at here is a full Earth composite produced by stitching together multiple orbits of the HaiYang-1 satellites. The image clearly demonstrates the global observation capacity of the HaiYang constellation. Because those satellites were operating in sun-synchronous orbits and continuously scan the ocean surface, they can capture large-scale ocean phenomena almost in real time, including features like the surface ocean currents, eddies, large-scale chlorophyll patterns, and even major weather systems around the globe. On this slide, we're looking at the global sea surface temperature composite derived from the HaiYang-1C satellite on September 19, 2025. This map was generated by the Chinese National Satellite Ocean Application Service and shows the global SST coverages within a single day. From this global view, several oceanic features stand out clearly. For example, we can see the warm water stretching across the equatorial Pacific, these typical signatures of strong ocean heating and large-scale ocean atmospheric energy exchange, while in contrast, the higher latitude regions exhibit much lower water temperature, as represented by the deeper bluer color. And this type of global daily SST maps extremely valuable for a wide range of ocean applications, such as climate system monitoring, typhoon development analysis, fishery forecasting, and ocean ecological assessment. This slide is another example showing the global chlorophyll A distribution derived from the HaiYang-1C satellites on September 19, 2025. Chlorophyll A is one of the fundamental indicators for ocean color remote sensing. It reflects the concentration of phytoplankton in the surface ocean and is widely used to study primary productivity, the ocean carbon cycle, and the early detection of harmful algal blooms. You can also clearly see the sparse patterns from HaiYang-1C's polar orbiting paths. So if we make full use of the HaiYang-1C, 1D, and 1E satellites, we will be able to obtain almost seamless global ocean observations and various parameter inversion products every day. And this is super valuable for ocean monitoring. Besides ocean products, HaiYang-1 also produces land NDVI over global land surfaces. This demonstrates the unique capacity of COCTS and CZI in both ocean and land monitoring. Here, NDVI, as you probably know already, is a classic vegetation index derived from red and near-infrared reflectance and is widely used to monitor the vegetation growth, ecosystem productivity, and land surface environmental changes. Therefore, so while HaiYang means ocean in Chinese, this satellite sees far beyond the coastline. On this page, we now move forward from the HaiYang-1 Ocean Color Series to the HaiYang-2 Ocean Dynamic Setup family. Currently, we have 5 HaiYang-2 satellites in orbit, including HaiYang-2B, 2C, 2D, CFOSat, and the newest HaiYang-4. As we introduced earlier, the HaiYang-2 series are designed to monitoring global ocean dynamics products, including sea surface heat, ocean waves, sea surface wind vectors, atmospheric humidity, and ocean circulation. Here, HaiYang-2B, 2C, and 2D all carry a similar set of 6 microwave payloads, as summarized here in this page. The China-France Oceanography Satellite CFOSat is the first ocean observation satellite jointly developed by China and France, and it focuses on global wave spectral observations using 2 instruments here. The most recent mission, HaiYang 401, follows the same ocean dynamics mission design, although some details have not been officially published. The HaiYang 4 will further strengthen long-term ocean observation of sea level, waves, and marine meteorology. It can also enable observations of ocean salinity. So overall, the HaiYang 2 series provides all-weather, day and night microwave observations, forming the backbone of China's global ocean dynamics monitoring capacity. Next, we'll show several application examples from the HaiYang 2 series to demonstrate how this satellite supports global and regional ocean monitoring. This is an example of the global sea surface wind field derived from HaiYang 2 satellites. Here, sea surface wind is one of the most fundamental dynamic parameters in oceanography. It drives waves generation, ocean mixing, upper ocean circulation, and plays a central role in marine meteorology and typhoon forecasting. On this global map derived from HaiYang 2, we can clearly identify several well-known wind features, such as the trade wind along the equatorial regions, the strong westerlies in the mid-latitudes, and the high wind regions associated with major weather systems and storm tracks. This example highlights how HaiYang 2 contribute to operational ocean weather monitoring, numerical weather prediction, and ocean atmosphere interaction studies. We've just looked at the sea surface wind. Now let's move forward to another critical ocean parameters, the ocean waves. Here the slide shows the global significant wave height field, retrieved by HaiYang 2 radar altimeter. Significant wave height is a key parameter describing ocean surface roughness, marine safety conditions, and wave energy distribution. It is widely used in wave forecasting, ocean engineering, offshore operations, and climate research. On this global map generated from HaiYang 2, we can clearly see consistent patterns with another altimeter, which is JSON2, and all showing consistent patterns such as high energy wave zones in the Southern Ocean, active storm regions in North Atlantic and North Pacific, as well as the low energy region in the tropical zone.